in the last few days of October. And then November will be up on us in the holiday season. And I don't know about you guys and how y'all are feeling, but I'm feeling a little bit low on the financial front with November coming in. Now, I say low as in there's a lot of new expenses that have come in to my home. And, I think I mentioned this before with two college students right now, one in her last year, one in her first year. And so I am embarking on new territory. And so what I've learned is that when you embark on new territory, you have to find new means, new approaches, new tactics to try to get over it. And so right now, I am looking for new tactics. I did get some advice from a coworker of mine about what I can try to do or recommend my children to do, but I am going to have to cut the rope a little bit on the college students because there's some things that I would like them to learn and that I would like them to step up and assist with. And in order for us to work this thing through, I'm going to need some help with their efforts and their interests. So what I mean by cutting the rope a little bit is allow them to take an opportunity to make some phone calls for themselves. Go into the student loan office and see what funds they may have available, right? Maybe look into an option to be considered independent. And so that way they can work on addressing all these expenses themselves. And it is one of the hardest things that I'm considering to do, but I think it is necessary because not only it relieves stress for me, but it also teaches them responsibility and accountability. I understand they're young adults, they're late teens, early 20s, but guys, we learned the hard way. Some of these things you have to just jump in and look into and research and learn on your own. If we continue to handhold our children, then what lesson and what benefit are we teaching them? So I'm saying that to myself as I'm saying that to y'all. Encourage your children to have some more independence. And you'll be surprised with technology today and how things are so much more accessible to them than they were to us. There is so much more that they can definitely learn, and so much more that they can absolutely offer down on this financial journey. I'm sure they got friends that are going through it as well. They have a community. And so I would just encourage you to encourage them, as I'm going to encourage my children to work on looking at some of these financial expenses for themselves. I mean, there are grants, there are additional activities they can join. They can just solicit from the school, like, let me go over here to the financial aid office and see what they can do. Based on your major, you get a different amount of funds, and even an option of like transferring universities. You don't have to finish in the same university that you once started in, right? You could start in a different university, go part-time, start doing community colleges for 2 years and then transition to another school for the last 2 years and graduate. I know a couple of people that have done that, even at my work. So these are options that we can definitely share with our children to help them through this walk of fulfilling their educational dreams, desires. Because at the end of the day, we want to make smart mommy money moves. And getting ourselves in debt is not one of the ways that I think is the best approach. And I'm definitely working on this going around the second time around with child number 2. Want to continue to lead past that legacy along where the children do not have to go to school in debt and be in student loans. So I know I'm hearing that the government is forgiving some student loans right now, and that's a wonderful thing. But why allow them to get into debt in the first place? Till their 40s and 30s and 40s. Like I still had student loans up to a year ago or earlier this year, as a matter of fact. where I did a second mortgage to get rid of that student loan. So I'm just saying we gotta continue to come up with new approaches, new financial approaches to address our situations and our finances. And they're not easy. Sometimes it's not easy, sometimes it's uncomfortable. But you know what? Finances are personal, yes. And I'm telling you, like the good book says, there's no experience that has come upon you that is not common to man. So there's other people that have gone through similar situations and that can offer you some input, some advice, and feedback on how to approach this. So my suggestion to my family is we're going to try some different things around here, and we're going to work on this finances so that we are not crawling into debt as we exit 2024 and move into 2025. So I'm just encouraging you guys to be encouraged as I'm encouraging to yourself. I'm speaking to the choir, right? And so I just want to encourage you all to let's come up with new ideas. Let me know in the chat, what are some of the things that you all are doing in your family to avoid debt as we go into exit 2024 and move into 2025? I would love to hear it. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. This is Simone with Simple Smart Mommy Money Moves, and I'll talk to you soon with a follow-up. Bye-bye.